Hello, it's Creepypasta again. Oh, I can't even remember my name. I am doing Killers of Love, Jeff the Killer Love Story, Chapter 2. Fate Encounter, I think it says. I am sorry for not saying what the other one was called. It was just called First Day. So, let's get started. Oh, and I've got like some type of cold, so I'm probably going to sneeze. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go. Yet another restless... Wait, no. Sorry. Another restless night of sleep for me. I never did like sleeping that much, although it was always just there. I'd not sleep for a few days, then crash. Healthy, right? Cars rush by as I'm driven to my second day of school. Still not excited. Never was, never will be. The previous night, Alex called. She was demanding to know what I had meant and what I was planning at. So I told her. I told her that if she didn't back the hell up, then she was going to get hurt. And when I say hurt, I mean killed. Any favourite teachers yet? The silence in the car was broken when my dad spoke up. He's so annoying. It's like he can't shut up for 10 seconds without having to say something stupid. I put my best smile, fake smile, it's the other way around, it said smile fake. I put the best fake smile I can. No favourites, but I don't hate any of them either. Oh, look, we're here. I said, sorry guys. I practically jumped out of the car with my backpack already on me. My dad says a feeble goodbye that I can barely hear as I pace up the steps. I fling the door open, straighten up my hoodie, and walk over to my favourite table that I sit at before class starts and wait. I don't even know if that made sense. Let me read that. And walked over to my favourite table that I sat at before class starts and wait. There we go. Sorry guys, my nose is really stuffing up. The first 2 classes go by quickly and I refuse to look at Alex. I can tell she's terrified of me now. Wonderful. Alright class, put out your plans. Today in English we're going to jump right into the basics of writing. You have an essay due this Friday on what the best part of your summer was and what you're most excited for this year. Damn it. I changed my mind. I do hate a teacher or two in this school after all. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, so you should have no problems. You have an hour in this class to start. Begin. With that, the teacher sat back in her desk and took out her phone. Typical teacher behaviour for this school. I moved my doodles to the side and put out a fresh piece of paper to write on. After about 20 minutes of the class goes by, I space out and stare out of the window. I didn't feel like drawing or writing, so this is the best option, I suppose. I see a flash of white and black out of the corner of the window. I hadn't slept in a day or two, so I assumed that I could have just been seeing things. Or it's some bug or whatever. I slide my hoodie over to cover my face. Guess I could take a quick nap before maths next period. The second the glass shattered, lifted the room as I lifted my head to see a guy, probably in his early 20s, judging by his height, with a knife to the teacher's neck. Remember me, bitch? Nails on a chalkboard would be the best way to describe the way his voice sounded. It wasn't high-pitched, but scratchy and interrogating, I think that says. Whatever. A split second later, the teacher was on the ground, bleeding out of massive gash stretching across her throat. You could see her vocal cords clearly, along with a hint of white, with I know must be her spine. Several girls scream and even throws up on the floor next to her. A few guys are up on their feet, prepared to defend the class from this murderer, but they're in the back of the room. As for me, I'm staring as well. In front of the killer, eye to eye, his eyes are ringed in layers of black, and his face was as pale as his white hoodie. In fact, I was wearing one almost identical to his. But the thing about him that truly stood out was the permanent cuts he had made into his cheeks, forming a smile that would last for as long as he lived. I don't have a quarrel with you, so I would suggest you back up before I change my mind and kill you too. The killer's hand twitched as he played around with his knife. I glared down at the now dead teacher. That's a very clean cut for such fast work. How did you do it? What? Okay. The killer seemed a bit taken back by my question, but responded quickly. Yes, years of practice. You get better every time. Why would a girl like you be interested? You should be screaming or crying or some shit like that. What the hell is that word? Sorry, guys. Let me try and figure out this word. Don't stereotype me. I think it means like, I don't know. I'm more than just a pathetic girl. Nice hoodie, by the way. The class was staring open eyes at me now. That's right back at ya. You got a name, kid? The killer suddenly gripped his knife tightly, raising it in progress. No, not a kid, dumbass. Oh, I'm not a kid, dumbass. And it's Bella. Now, just what exactly would your name be? You came crashing in here like you're someone special or something. I smirked. This guy had guts, I'll give him that. I slowly began to draw my pocket knife out of my own hoodie. It was minuscule. Small compared to his, let's just say. But I was pretty quick, so maybe I could get a few jabs in if I was lucky. A cold, emotional chuckle came from the guy's throat as he laughed. You really don't know who I am, do ya? Dropping to the ground in an attack crouch, the man raised his knife, ready to fight. It's been lovely getting to meet you, Bella. But I'm afraid you and your classmates will have to die now. He chuckled again, louder this time. The name's Jeff. Jeff the Killer, to be precise. Now, how about I help you catch up on that sleep you've been missing out on? Okay, that's chapter 2. The next one hopefully will be good. That was actually really interesting. The only reason I'm stuttering and don't know some words is because I haven't read it yet, so I'm just reading it out now. Anyway, next one should be actually right after this because it's actually really interesting, or maybe tomorrow. Bye.